we're here at CeBIT, and it's suddenly become a bit like Jurassic Park. I'm joined by Martin Hitch from Ugobi, which is a company that develops robot toys, and these are probably one of the most advanced robot toys around at the moment. It's Pleo, the robot dinosaur, and Martin's going to tell us a little bit about the concept behind the products, while I probably stroke them.
You keep stroking. So, Pleo is the first. It's the first companion robot from Ugobi, and a couple of firsts as well for robots. The skin, you'll notice, is the thing that makes him dramatically different.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of plastic-plated robots and metal-plated robots. The skin's what makes him come alive, and also organic motion. So what we've really spent a lot of time and effort doing is making him appear real.
Okay.
And the final thing that makes him appear real is the operating system that runs him. A lot of people can build robots, but our operating system is called Life OS.
Okay.
And Life operating system is really the piece that gives Pleo the magic. So this is the bit that allows him to see through the sensors in his head, to hear, to feel, and ultimately respond to his environment and how he's interacted with.
He's wagging his tail, so I think he likes you.
Yeah. We're all friends at this point. So the other thing that we should say about Pleo is he's a standalone robot. So out of the box, what we see here is an autonomous robot.
Okay.
We interact with him and he's going to respond to us. If we nurture him, he's going to hang around. Imagine a cat on your lap, you stroke it, it isn't going anywhere.
Sure. So it's response to the human touch.
Pleo isn't that different. If we leave him alone, he's going to wander off. Now,
I used to have a girlfriend like that as well.
Didn't we all? Didn't we all? The thing that you can see underneath Pleo here is, and I want to make sure the camera can see this.
Okay.
There's a USB socket underneath and also an SD card slot.
Okay.
That USB socket enables us to do a number of things. The first is upgrade the firmware. Pleo, Ugobi will continue to operate, continue to produce new versions of the firmware that will basically make him more alive.
So it can be upgraded, yeah.
Continuously upgraded. We're working on improved hearing right now. We don't need to change the microphone, we need to change the software that processes the sound.
Okay.
So the USB slot allows us to, one, upgrade the firmware, but two, it also allows us to get into the operating system and program it or hack it.
Okay.
So we actively encourage the developer community. Currently in the US, we're looking at ways of improving that distribution throughout the world, but we actively encourage the developer community to hack Pleo. And you could do something like make his camera stream video and turn him into a walking webcam. You could, have it so that every time I tap the sensor on his back, he sings an Elvis song.
Okay.
The whole idea here is that we have a piece of hardware and we have 38 different sensors that we want to provide access to that hardware and sensors and allow the developer community to decide what they want to do with it.
Okay.
And that really then stands Pleo very, very much apart from any other robot that's around at the moment.
So theoretically we could have a robotic singing dinosaur.
Absolutely.
So
in fact, we have a demonstration of that on our stand right now.
You should be playing something by T-Rex maybe.
Yeah. Boom.
So any plans to do any other kind of creatures?
So we, yes. So the one thing I would say is, as Ugobi, we don't consider ourselves a dinosaur company.
Okay.
We're very much making companion robotics. We have 4 or 5 different products now that are on the drawing board and in prototype form, none of which are dinosaurs,
right.
Some of which are creatures, some of which are completely non-referential objects. Our objective with Life OS is that we can bring anything to life. If you can imagine it, we want to bring it to life.
So it's not just a case of when dinosaurs ruled the earth, it could be lots of other creatures as well.
Absolutely so. And why limit it to creatures? I'm looking at the Canon camera over there. How do you bring that to life? Can we have it sprout legs, or can we have it suddenly get up, recognize what's happening, and take the photo itself? So it's more about, this is a great way of explaining and showing how the operating system can work, but for us it's more about how do we bring technology to life and make it much more accessible and much more user-friendly.
And we do that to robots so they end up going bad normally and taking the world over.
Yeah, and then we can make a movie out of it.
Yeah. Brilliant. Martin, thanks very much.
Hey, thanks very much.
Cheers.
Appreciate that.